Hi guys. So I'm leaving the training now. I'm kind of bummed I didn't, comme ça. So I started training and then, or actually we got there and the training thing, the environment was being updated so none of us could get in. They're like, if you want to do this other training that you guys had, the learning modules, you could do that. And I was like, well, I did all of them yesterday. She's all, even the ones that weren't due. And I was like, yeah, I just wanted to get them out of the way. And I was in that headspace, so I just did all of them. She's like, oh, okay. Well, did you do this? And I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. And she's all, oh, and I was like, you know what? I'll just sit quietly. You don't have to worry about me. Just sit quietly, do my thing. No big deal. And she's like, okay. And I was like, or she's like, did you just take this class? And I was like, yeah, I think in December we took it. And she's like, oh, they made you take it again? And I was like, yeah, I think because I'm an actual employee this time. And she's like, oh, you were the guy that we had in the system as an employee. And I was like, yeah, because it was like this big thing, like I couldn't get into anything because they had me as instead of a student, they had me set up as an employee. So I was like, oh, it's cool. But yeah, it's funny that she remembered me because, I don't know, I'm pretty quiet child, to be honest. So then, yeah, I was just sitting there and she's like, okay guys, the training environment's open. There's 5 of you guys I need to talk to. Anyone that's doing patient care or like certain things. And then one lady, she's like, oh, I got called away, but she's like way up there. So I'm like, hi. And she's like, is anyone in the ER? And I was like, no. She's like, okay, well, you guys don't actually stay the whole thing. You stay till 10. And I was like, okay. So I was like, that's not me. I'm not in the ED. So I didn't think anything of it. So then, oh, there's this big old truck and it's like oozing smoke. But yeah, so I didn't really think anything of it. So then I'm sitting there and then they're like, okay guys, we're gonna go to break because everyone looks like they're falling asleep. And I'm like, yeah, me too, girl. I was dozing because I've done all of this like recently. So then I go to my car, get my bag because it has my inhaler in it and it's like super smoggy today or something. And I felt like, I don't know, I might need it. So I get back and then she's like, you said you just took this, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like asking me questions. I was like, oh, here, click, 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 click. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, actually, because you're in the OR, you don't need to do anything else. So if you want, just fill out the evaluation and you're good to go. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, there's this one thing, but you can't get into it because you don't have a login yet. And I was like, okay. And she's telling me, I was like, oh yeah, I use this. I used to go in here, pull out my care plans, pull out my S-bar. This is what I would do when I was a student. I'd get all my information, print it out, throw it away by the end of the day, just so that I could have it and I wouldn't be taking up a doctor's computer. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, then you're good. She's like, okay, well, you seem like you remember it. I was like, yeah, I just need to be taught something 1 or 2 times and I'm good. But what was interesting in there, everything was, I'm just excited. I'm excited for the ride. So like one of the most interesting things, another interesting thing I'll say, is that there was nurse informaticists in there, and that's where I would love to be. But everyone, and I should call myself out on this, but everyone keeps saying, you can't just do that. You have to like know stuff, blah, blah, blah. Just like case management, everyone's keeping me on the bottom rung for like 30 years. And I'm like, girl, I'm already 32. I can't be playing this. Like, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I want to do 2 things. Nurse informaticist, which everyone told me no. Case manager. That's what I want to do. I want to be helpful in the way that uses my specific skill set to the best of my use. Like, I want to be used up in a good way, like a toothpaste. I thought it was really interesting because I saw 2 people doing exactly what I wanted to do. And they seemed to be happy. They walked in all, hi, we're here to fix stuff, na 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 na. And I'm like, ah. So it was really cool to see like some nurse informaticists because my preceptor in the ED, she was a nurse informaticist. She was really cool. I liked her a lot. But yeah, like that was really cool for me to see today. And now I guess I'll just go home and die. Just kidding. I'm actually going to try to go to sleep because last night I could not sleep for anything as I drink coffee. Maybe I'll clean the house before Aaron gets home because it's puppified right now. So, I've been having issues with Charlie not listening, but it's my fault because I haven't been training with treats like I'm supposed to. She's only been training 2 weeks. In reality, it's only been like 5 or 6 days of training in the month we've had her, right? But it's Nah, it's a little more than that. I would do it every day and then twice on the weekends. When we first got her, so she hasn't had enough training, but she's super smart. It's just she won't play along unless there's snacks. And I totally forgot about that. You have to do snacks like 4 weeks or something before they'll start just doing it because you're asking them to. She'll do certain things, but a lot of it she's like, well, bye. No, 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 no. And I'm like, don't do that to me. That's one of my pet peeves with her is like, be like, come here. And she'll just like, bye. But it's my fault. So yesterday I took some time after I did all those flipping modules. I took some time to train her, and like I was really impressed, and it was like totally my fault. I couldn't believe I did that. But yeah, I taught her to stay again. Well, she knew how to stay. She just, whenever something would happen or I'd walk away, she'd come after me. If I was looking at her, she would stay. So I taught her to stay better yesterday. And then one of my other things, the other night, she was running around barking at 11 o'clock at night. Like, she was having fun, I get it. She doesn't know time, but I can't have her doing that. So I was teaching her to come here, and she started doing it, and I was like really excited about her doing it. And they said that's what you do, and like she does this thing when she gets really, it's just like she does this cute little thing, and I'm like, okay. So she learned last night. This morning I woke her up early because I had to leave early. But I woke her up, tested everything. Hey Charlie, sit. Good girl. Lay down. Good girl. Pretty, where she like dances. Good girl. And then what else did she do? Oh, I was like, okay, sit, stay. Okay, good girl. Come here. And the last one, she like lost it, because that's where I was being like super like amazing positive with her, and like super amazing with her, and I can't believe I messed that up because it's me, not her. I was listening to this dude on YouTube the other day, and he was saying like dogs have been bred for hundreds of years. They don't want a dog that doesn't listen. So that's actually been bred out of dogs. Dogs are bred to listen, and then they bond with one person. Who's this? Hold on. Hello? Chris who? Oh, I don't know how they're doing that. I think it's like some kind of weird machine or something, but I was in training. I don't even talk on my phone. Sorry about that. Bye. That's freaking weird. So I keep getting calls from people that missed my phone call, and I'm like, I don't use my phone to talk. Like, I text and whatever, and that was one of them. So I decided to answer it, and it's not me. And he's like, I'm returning a call that you just called me. I was like, I was in class and I've been vlogging. Ain't nobody called you. But I didn't want to be like, oh no, I'm vlogging, yeah, you know, like all stupid. Anyway, so I'm just really proud of her. I'm so freaking proud of her, but it's totally my fault. I had to take a step back last night and realize that, and it's totally my fault. She's such a good dog. And then yesterday she stayed in the house all afternoon without me being down there, because I went upstairs and I put the canary on night mode to catch every time she moved. So then I was watching her. She like walked around, sniffed around. I'm waiting for her to pee so I could run down there and be like, no, she didn't do that. And I was so proud of her. Like, I don't know. Is this what people feel when their children do well? Anyways, so yeah. Today was a good day. It sucks that I woke up at 5 o'clock to be done by 10. I ain't gonna complain. Some people are gonna be there all afternoon. But I packed up a cute little lunch and like little snacks and some raisins. I'm so happy. I'm just excited. I'm having a great time. I do miss my husband. I miss him so much. Like, he's my best friend, and I haven't been able to share too much with him. We talk at night, every night on FaceTime when he's away, but past couple of nights he's been working late, so it's like me looking at him, or he's watching me do laundry while he's typing and like working. But that's a grown-up job, you know? You have to do stuff you don't, I don't know. That's just a grown-up job, I feel like. So, I understand I miss him, but I also understand he pays for a lot of our stuff. Keep the lights on, keep me warm or cool. Actually, I need to call the people to set up the air conditioner. We live in a rented house, so people come and do stuff for us sometimes, like the AC and like change it over. Because I have these little baby air conditioners, they work okay. But yesterday it was already like 80 degrees and it was not cold. It was like, ugh, it was so sad. But maybe I'll call. I need to call someone else, but I don't remember who. Benefits. Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Or actually, I'll do it right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. Try to smile at someone today. I keep forgetting to smile and I have RBF, so that's not good. But anyways, smile at someone, see if they smile back. If they do, put it in the comments. Maybe you'll meet your future husband or wife. Okay. Bye.